Well, the Hungarian election is more complex than people would have you believe. For instance, Peter Magyar has pledged to actually be tougher on migration than Viktor Orban. But at the same time, of course, many in Brussels absolutely despise Viktor Orban, and Ursula von der Leyen, clearly not able to contain her delight at Orban's defeat for very long. But what you're now seeing already is the EU honing in on Hungary with this new tactic they've got of basically you receive money if you do what they want you to do. And you can see there, Peter Magyar will be kept on a short leash. I mean, it's not really how democracy works, is it? He's just been democratically elected and he's going to be kept on a short leash, it seems, by the European Union. But there you go. MEPs, of course, in the past have actually called for Hungary's voting rights to be stripped away under Orban. What you're now seeing is very clearly here, after the Orban defeat, von der Leyen and the EU looking to abolish a veto on foreign policy. So moving to qualified majority voting in foreign policy, she says there, is an important way to avoid systemic blockages as we have seen in the past. And, you know, think what this would mean. This would mean that elected governments wouldn't be able to veto being swept up in an EU foreign policy, at which point it greatly diminishes elections, because if you're electing a government and that government has to go along with an EU foreign policy it explicitly doesn't agree with and voted against, then really you do have to start questioning, as we've seen with the Mercosur deal, what sort of democracy is this? Ireland, France opposing the Mercosur deal, but it seems they're going to have that EU deal forced upon them despite them voting against it because they don't have a veto. This being a system Ursula von der Leyen now wants to roll out onto foreign policy as well. And look, she's clearly very happy, as I'm sure many in Brussels are, after the defeat of Orban. Absolutely no doubt about that. And you can see they're not wasting any time either. The EU Commission delegation off to Budapest to negotiate the release of funding with Peter Magyar, with officials from his party. So that's how the EU operates. That's their future vision. Do let me know your thoughts on that in the comments below. Please do whack this video a quick thumbs up. And of course, as ever, cheers for watching.